Yo, what's up, guys? I have some exciting news today. If you've been keeping up with my gaming content for a while, you might notice that pretty much all of the videos that I post are PlayStation videos. I play on a PS5 primarily, but while I was out of town recently visiting my brother, he had an Xbox Series X, and I got to play in some Halo Infinite, and then I got to play in some throwback Gears 5. One of my favorite games of all time is Gears of War. So, I have been missing the Xbox for a minute. It had been since, I think, like 2013 since I last played, like, Xbox that was mine. I haven't owned an Xbox for over 10 years, and I had a 360 from the launch until 2013. So that's almost 10 years of playing on Xbox. Plus, I played the original Xbox for a couple of years. So I have some history with it, but I'm diehard PlayStation now. However, after playing the Series X and noticing that, yeah, it was equal to a PS5, but I didn't need another PS5. However, I kind of needed some access to Xbox games, especially because my brother has Game Pass and we could game share. So basically, if I would just get an Xbox Series X or S, I would have access to a ton of games out of nowhere. A lot of games that are exclusive to Xbox that I can't play on PlayStation, or games that are on both that are on Game Pass but aren't on PlayStation Plus catalog. So what I ended up doing was looking on Facebook Marketplace for Xbox Series S because I liked how small it was, and I liked that it was digital only. I'm digital only at this point. I don't buy games anymore on the disc really, and I found one. Found one 2 days after starting my search, and this guy had just posted it, and I luckily had my notifications on for it, and I messaged him right at 8 a.m. I was like, hey man, I'm down to buy this thing right now. I got cash. And he had it for $160. And I was like, shit, like these things are normally like $300 new, I believe. I don't know how much exactly they're going for now, but like under 200 is a good sell. And I wanted one ASAP, and I found one for 160. So I messaged him, and I'm like, hey man, we take 140. He's like, I'll take 150. Then it turns out he lived less than 10 minutes from me. I got over there and back literally in less than 20 minutes, had an Xbox Series S in the box with a controller, and I was ready to go. I had already unhooked my old dusty Nintendo Switch, so I had an HDMI port on my Sony X900 TV that you see in the background, and it wasn't going to be one of the HDMI 2.1 ports because I've only got one of those, and that's reserved for my PS5. So I'm like, that I don't need a Series X. Like a Series S is what I need. It fit right underneath my TV because I didn't have much space, and it fit perfectly. So it's like it was meant for me to get it. And I've been playing it today, and holy shit, it's been so fun. And I'm not gonna say it's better than the PS5. It's not. PS5 is the best console right now, in my opinion. I love the whole interface, the exclusives they've got, all of the different peripherals they've got that goes with it, especially the way you can record your game content with a microphone. It's just better. You can get longer videos, higher resolution when it comes to content creation. So the PS5 is a console content creator's dream come true. Xbox has its flaws, but they have got some damn good games. The three that I've been playing today were Halo Infinite first, because at first I didn't have access to my brother's Game Pass, so that was the only game I had. And I love it. I just play Tactical Slayer and have a shit ton of fun. There's so many more modes with tons of maps and all this other cool stuff you can get with Halo Infinite, even the single player campaign, which I'll probably never play. That's all there, but I just like Tactical Slayer because it's like headshots or instant kills, and like I'm got good twitch reflexes, and it's just really fun. The only game I played similar to that in a really long time is Splitgate, which is very similar. But Halo Infinite is just better. And I will have a video talking about what it's like to play Halo Infinite in 2024 coming out soon, so stick around for that. Another game that I played that I missed so much was Gears 5. Oh, man, I played that briefly through xCloud when I had a free month trial for Game Pass, but I never got to play it like actually on a console, and I was doing good on xCloud. Immediately, I'm doing great on the console because I played so much of Gears 1, 2, 3, Judgment. I think those were the ones that I played like the most. I might even got them out of order a little bit, but like I don't know when Judgment came out, or even if there was one called 3. I don't remember. I just know I played like the first 4 Gears a lot. I did everything but get seriously on the first game. I mean, that's 10,000 kills requires so much playing, especially when I have Call of Duty and all these other games to play too. Back then, it was hard, but I played the shit out of Gears, and the things that I remember the most about it were it has the best shotgun action in any game ever created, the best cover and like sprint mechanic that I've ever played in any game, and the headshots are just dope. It sounds like a melon popping or something. Like you're splitting wigs. It's so fun, and I have so many memories of that game, and it's instantly as fun as it was. And they have so many old school maps remade. It's great. And then other game I played that had just got added to Game Pass today, the day that I got my Xbox Series S, is Diablo 4. And I've been wanting to try that because I've never played a Diablo game, and I love ARPGs. And I gotta say, the game's sick. There's been a lot of hate for both that and Halo Infinite, but both of the games are solid in my opinion. I'm just coming in with an open mind, and like I'm having a great ass time. And then I've got a few other games that I've downloaded. I haven't played yet though. Remnant 2, which I've been wanting to play but just haven't bought, and it's just on the pass, so I'm just like, all right, I'm about to try this. And then Life of P, which is another Souls-like that's like one of the best ones that's come out recently. I had something else. Hold on, let me check. Okay. Hi-Fi Rush, which is a game that's coming to PlayStation soon, but it's still an exclusive for now. And then Payday 3, which just looked kind of cool. And then there's a bunch of other games on my want to play list, but I'm already out of hard drive space. I have like 60 gigs left, but I have to reserve that for gameplay capture. And I've got several games installed. The hard drive's not large. It's only like 500 something gigabytes, and I've only got like 300 something that it actually lets me use. So it's kind of limited, but you can get a hard drive extension on the back, and yeah, that's an option. I just don't see myself doing that because I don't need that. I've already got 1.5 TB on my PS5. That's where most of my games are. I have like 20, 30 games installed at once there. On here, I've got like 7 games. So it's like, do I really need another external, or not external, but like added memory? I don't. But as you can tell probably, I'm extremely hyped about this. Some people might think what I'm about to say is like a negative of all this, but to me, I'm just cleaning house. I don't need this thing around anymore and all the stuff that I have that goes with it. I'm getting rid of my Nintendo Switch. I have not been playing that thing like ever. Like it's not been touched in years. It's just been sitting there collecting dust. And someone could be making use of it because I have so many cool things for it. So I put that thing up for sale. I have a feeling it's gonna sell. I might end up having to lower the price a little bit, but it's a huge bundle. It's got like 4 controllers, bunch of games, multiple carrying cases, multiple docks, grips. Like it's solid. And I hope someone buys that soon because I would like to have the cash, honestly. But getting the Series S for only $100, I ended up paying $155. So I got $10 off from the guy. I got it for $150 from him, but I had to pay a $5 ATM fee for my Crypto.com card because you just got to pay the fee when you're trying to get cash out. And like that's just how I was trying to pay. So technically I paid for this Xbox Series S with Hive. I paid with cryptocurrency. It's kind of crazy. Of course I had to do some swaps. I had to swap it to something and then load it on my debit card, but it was from blog rewards. So like creating the gaming content allowed me to buy more hardware to create more gaming content. It's kind of crazy. And these videos for Xbox, you're going to notice they're definitely different because you can't record videos, gameplay videos, the same as you can on PS5. PS5, it's just seamless. I turn it on, my mic works perfectly, and I don't really have to do much editing afterwards. But with this, I'm going to have to do it a little differently because there's a lot of limitations on Xbox. You can only record 4-minute gameplay like videos, and like you got to combine them. So basically, most of my videos are gonna be around 8 minutes because I'm gonna try to do 2 gameplay videos from each game and then do voiceover over it rather than voiceover while I'm playing. So you'll notice that, and the reason you can only do 4 minutes is because the only way you can do longer videos is if you have an external hard drive to where the videos can be stored on that. PS5 doesn't make you do that. You can just store them right on the SSD and it works just fine. Can't do that on the motherfucking Xbox Series S though. And the worst part of it all is that even if I do get an external hard drive, it doesn't work with Mac because you have to format it in a certain, it's like NTFS or something, I think. It's a Microsoft only thing. and I don't run Parallels or Boot Camp or anything like that on my Mac. So I don't have a way to even look, like my Mac can't even recognize the thumb drive that I have. I actually already had a 128 gigabyte thumb drive. Would have worked perfectly. I was so excited. I put it in and then I realized it wasn't gonna work. I spent like an hour trying to figure it out. There's no way unless I paid money. I'm not paying money. I'm just not. Especially whenever this is gonna allow me to put more creativity into my videos. I'm going to, actually have to sit down on my computer and edit them a little bit and then just, take my time doing my voiceover rather than doing it on the fly. Maybe writing some or just, not having to worry about the game itself, getting better gameplay because I'm not talking during it, and then afterwards doing better voiceover. So tell me what you think once these videos start coming out. If I'll announce like in the video, hey, I'm playing this on Xbox or PlayStation, you'll know. Tell me if you prefer the Xbox version of my videos or my PlayStation ones, because they're gonna be two different types. Still gonna be gaming videos, still gonna be me talking about my first impressions of these games when I play them, or like what it's like to play them after not playing them for so long. They're gonna be interesting, I think, and I hope you'll stick around to watch some of them. But yeah, I just wanted to make an announcement that I got an Xbox Series S to go along with my PS5, and I'm getting rid of my Nintendo Switch, which that's damn near impossible to create content with. So we're not even gonna talk about the Switch. The Switch has been out of my life for years already. But the Series S, I have a feeling I'm gonna be playing a lot on it because these games are just, they're good. They run well. I'm getting 4K, upscaled 4K from 1440p, and I'm getting 60 frames per second, and everything loads fast because it's an SSD. Like, this isn't the best Xbox you can get, but it's plenty good. It's actually the worst new Xbox you can get, but it's still really good. And the fact that it's so small means that it can travel with me. Like, say I want to go visit family or stay at their house for a while, or I'm going on a trip and I want to have something to do before bed every night or something. Like, I now have a Series S that can travel with me. My Switch, I could have done that, but the games just weren't as fun. They ran like fucking junk. Some of them were really good. I get it. Nintendo has good exclusives, but I just am so spoiled with the PS5's graphics and how fast everything loads and how smooth everything is. But it's just so big that I can't take it anywhere with me comfortably. But Series S, all I need to do is get a travel case now, and this thing can go anywhere. It's gonna be dope. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for supporting me on my blog, because that is what allowed me to get this Series S, and I can't wait to make a bunch of content with it. So thank you all. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like below, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I got videos like this coming out all the time. Maybe not with my face in them, but I've got videos about games coming out all the time. I'll catch you in another one soon. Peace out.